Hello, world, and all you people out there that are tuning in. It's so good to see you today. Today, I want to talk about boundaries. Now, when I was in coaching and I was asked, do I have any boundaries? And I gave a really strange look to my coach, and he said, do you know what a boundary is? And I said, no. So he began to explain to me. It's like the soccer field with the lime all the way around the edges. And I said, no, I don't have any boundaries. Because as soon as he described it, I knew my upbringing, the description of my family unit. This, no, there were no boundaries. I'm sure there were rules and guidelines and some regulations, but boundaries, no. I didn't know where they were until I hit them. So I would like to say to you, I've been dealing with a lot of relationships in my work, and psychically people calling up and going, well, they're doing this and they're doing that, and what do I do next, and how do I handle this? It's about defining what your needs, wants, and desires are. You've got to set boundaries. You've got to say, what do I need for me? And what does that look like? And like negotiate, go back and forth and tell your significant other, here's what I'm expecting of you. Here's what I'm looking for. Here's what I would like our relationship to be. I'm not talking like hard and fast rules like you can only be here from 8 to 5. No, it's flexible, and when one of the guidelines doesn't work, you renegotiate it. That's all part of relationships. Remember, relationships have the word relate. We're relating back and forth to each other. So if we don't know what the guidelines are, we're going to either bleed all over them, or we're going to stay back and say, well, I'm not sure. Is it here? Is it here? Is it here? That's what I call the dartboard method. You're just shooting a dart until it hits the target. And then you're like, oh, that's where you want to be. So the clearer you are, the more distinct, the more specified, however you want to say it, the more comfortable your connection with your significant other and or the world. Friends, acquaintances, loved ones, even those people you meet in public. I've seen people reach over and, oh, how are you? What if you don't want a hug? You can direct them and say, I'm not sure I want to hug you right now. Now, I'm not sensitive to smells, but today I was working with a client that I could smell very pungently across the table from me. And I was waiting for her to say, oh, I'm a hugger. Can I get a hug? And I was going to have to say no. Only because once I hug them and that perfume, that scent gets all over my clothes, I can't wait to go home, strip off all my clothes, jump in the shower, and get rid of that smell. It might be beautiful and aromatic, I think that's how you say it, to that person. But to me, I'm like, too much. So sometimes I just say to people, I would love to hug you, but I don't want to smell like you when I'm done. So I do say politely. And one person I mentioned that to. The very next week I saw them. They're like, can I give you a hug? And I'm like, well, she goes, I don't have any perfume on. So she purposely didn't wear it so she could hug me. So people do want to honor your boundaries. They do want to do what works best for you. So all you have to do is come up with, what are those boundaries? What are your specifics? What is it you need from other people? And life will just click along a lot more smoother if that's the case. So don't be afraid to speak up. Say your piece. Say what you like, what you don't like. And I think you'll have much happier relationships. So that's what I have for you today. I look forward to hearing your comments. And if you like what I had to say, just click share and send it off to someone else. Maybe they need it more than you do. All right, we'll talk soon, and I'll see you on the flip side.